I love DPs.
Like double penetration.
Some double penetration.
Double penetration on your own with some solo play.
Hello, and welcome to the Double Penetration Podcast. Here are your hosts, Kris and Steel.
Woo! Wow. Wait. She wasn't ready! Good morning from your favorite podcast, Double Penetration Podcast, with your host. He's your friend, Mr. Kris Steel, and I am your favorite creep. I'm not awake, but that's all right. We're going to have a good-ass day. What's up, Mr. Kris Steel?
I'll tell you what's up. You and I here early morning because, you know, we're not live here on Demon Seed Radio at 8 p.m. East, 5 p.m. Pacific time. But we're live and direct right now. It's early as a mug.
I was not. I thought I was really ready. I really was ready. But then it turns out I was not ready.
You know, I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks, man. My technical difficulties here at the Steel Studios have been trying my patience. And boy, oh boy. Yesterday was, I was ready to throw my computer out the window.
Oh, yes, he was. He was. He is not lying. Lying. It's going to be one of them days.
Slap happy and stupid, if you will.
I mean,
wait.
That's always me, but you know.
No.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
You're right, R. Kelly. I will. I'll use my common sense here to provide our friends all over the world a fantastic show with my friend, the Creep Queen. I don't even know what fucking volume it is. 58, I think.
I'm like, what? Wait, I don't even know what day it is. Like, you're lucky.
Who, me or everybody?
I even know who you are, who I am. What
well, I'm Kris
year
Steel,
it is.
goddammit. You're Creep Queen. It's 2019. There's all sorts of fucking craziness going on in the world.
Why? You right. You right.
I mean,
You right, man. I feel like I got like sore throat, talky breath. Not breath, voice right now.
The morning
Do I
sore
sound
throat.
like a frog?
No more so than usual, CQ.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to like try to like.
I just figured you were going with the spirit animal of your frog. And
is it really that bad?
No,
I need to know. I'm sensitive in the morning. I haven't had my coffee yet.
Oh, you're sensitive in the morning, eh?
Well, I'm real, you know, ornery.
Ornery?
Before my coffee.
I feel you on that.
So,
I need caffeine.
There's just a lot. There's a lot of emotions, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, essentially, even though you people are hearing this late, this is a morning show. We have a whole bunch of wacky things to get to, just like your favorite morning shows on your drive to work.
Hell yeah. I love them. Like, morning shows were always my fucking favorite. I love recording. Like, every time we record in the morning, that's my favorite time that we record. Like, I just fucking love it. What's up?
What up, y'all?
What's
Recording in
up?
the AM.
What's up? What's up? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, can you fucking imagine? I know that none of you can see this right now. So, like,
None of you.
be fucking thankful to fuck. But, like, can you fucking imagine what the fuck my man must go through, right? To see me online looking like all badass, mediocre as fuck. And then, like, have to, like, wake up to this with my fucking zit cream everywhere and my fucking...
I will say this, you know, Creep Queen has she has no shame. She don't give a fuck. She'll roll out of bed, do this show, roll right back in the bed as soon as we're done. Sometimes I don't even say bye. She just freezes. The next thing you know, it says Creep Queen left the hangout. She's probably already back in fucking bed. But knowing Creep Queen, she's probably rubbing one out because, you know, she's got the masses. God. She's got to feed.
Poor fucking thing.
Hey, I meant to send it to you. I found one of your videos in a tube porn site.
Which one?
Thumbzilla.com. Not trying to give them a plug, but... Or which video of yours?
Yeah, I was like, wait, I don't have a video like that. Like, are you trolling me?
Well, it's one of your smoking fetish videos, and thanks a lot.
That one's everywhere. That one's been on fucking Pornhub. It's got like a fucking pretty decent amount of views too. I'm like, okay, bitch.
Yeah, but they listed you in the category of MILF. And I'm like, Creep's not a MILF.
People used to list me as BBW. When I would cam, dude, dead
BBW?
ass. People used to get fucking pissed, dude. Like, no tea, no shade. Pissed, dude. Every single fucking time I cammed. People would get in. If it was like, the fuck, bitch? Should I answer?
Let them know they're on the air.
I'm scared. Are they even supposed to call you on Saturday?
Who's that?
Like, I feel like it's like a telemarketer.
Oh, then I won't answer. If you don't got the number stored, I always let it go to voicemail. That's
so,
the way I roll. If it ain't stored, it's going to voicemail.
What was I just saying?
You were talking about how you were going to give me a couple of $1,000 just because I'm sweet. That's the way I remember things.
Bitch.
Listen here.
Bitch. I was going somewhere with that.
Oh.
Well, what the fuck was I talking about? The BBW bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, every fucking night on cam, bro, somebody would get in fucking cam with me. And it would be, like, titties up, right, sometimes. So, every time it was titties up, they'd be like, oh, yeah, fucking BBW. Like, oh, I bet you so fat. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, stand up. So, I'd be like, okay, here we fucking go again. And I'll stand up. And they'd be like, fuck you. Like, you're not a fucking BBW. Like, you're fucking, like, da-da-da. People would get so mad. And I'm like, dude, like, nowhere on my page does it say I'm fucking BBW.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why the fuck, like, you're just assuming this based on, like, my titties and my fucking,
Your rump.
My fucking chubby cheeks, okay? Like,
I don't think you got chubby cheeks.
They would get so mad.
Well, I get that. You know, I'm scrolling around looking for some sweet smoking fetish videos to jack off to, and here's Creep Queen's face. God damn it. Well, there goes that.
Hey.
Yep, time to go play Anthem. It's just like my fucking sister catching me beating off.
God,
you walked in.
So
it legit was like you walked in on me. Like, my wife goes to work. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, man, you know, I guess I had to rub one out, and then scrolling through and looking at some fucking sweet porno videos, and here's stupid Creep Queen's face smiling.
Me being like, hey, bitch, a bitch. I do it, bitch.
I was so bummed out. I'm like, motherfucker. And then I'm like, all right, I'll just think of something else to look at. I'll look up some squirt videos or some shit. And I'm like, no, Creep Queen's face is there. This is over. Time to go fucking smoke some weed and play some video games. And actually, I ended up smoking some weed and moving my living room around because I'm a very superstitious person.
Yeah, I mean, I have OCD like a motherfucker. I have really, really bad OCD.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
So I get that.
Well, it's not necessarily an OCD for me, but
if it ain't OCD, then don't say it's OCD, bitch.
Well, I don't know if it's OCD or, you know, just trying to go through the same footsteps as I did last year before my trip. You know?
I mean, that's superstitious for sure.
I can't be late, though, waking up, because last year we had a Home Alone moment and legit slept in as my brother-in-law was pulling in the driveway. We were supposed to be up for an hour before he got there. We fucking got out of the goddamn house like legit, like straight up Home Alone style. I mean, granted, we didn't have to run through the airport, but, you know, don't want to keep my man waiting.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
So,
have you ever had to run through an airport like that?
I've been in the airport 4 times my whole life. I've never ran.
You could have just said no.
Well, you know.
In those 4 times, something could have fucking happened. Jesus Christ.
Stupid. Use your common sense.
Yeah, creep.
Drink some more fucking coffee, bro.
Yeah. Think I'm going to run? Dude, I haven't ran since 1994. Fuck you, trying to kid.
I was late one time, bro, and it was so embarrassing because they were dead ass calling my name on the fucking intercom, like, fucking Creep Queen, like, your flight is waiting for you, or like whatever the fuck they say. Like, I didn't know they called your name. Like, I thought they would just like leave without you. You know what I mean? So I'm like fucking booking it. Can't find my fucking terminal. Don't even know where the fuck it is. It was in like one of the big airports, like Atlanta or some dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, it'll say, you know, on your ticket A35.
Yeah, but I like couldn't find it. Like, you had to take a train to get there, and like, you know what I mean? It was just like very complicated and like not close at all. Well, hey, just kept like saying my name.
Let me ask you this. So, all right, so I'm flying Delta. Okay. And I have other people that are coming down to Florida with us that are, they don't want to fly Delta. They'd rather fly, Spirit Airlines and their paper planes. And so if I land in Florida and they're scheduled to land a half hour after I land, well, my wife and I land, can I wait in a restaurant inside like the Florida terminal? And when they land in their Spirit Airlines fucking flight, will they be able to meet us at that restaurant if it's a different flight?
First of all, if they're flying Spirit, they're not actually going to get there when it says they're going to get there. They're going to get there like 5 hours fucking later. So prepare for that. I ain't never seen a fucking Spirit airline on time in my whole damn life.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing about
because
Spirit.
Florida Airport, I mean, like, where are you going? Tampa? Tampa Airport is a nice ass fucking airport, but
I like the little train.
You could still find each other like that, easy peasy as fuck.
Because I know that
you're already past security, so you can go to whatever fucking restaurant, store, whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean?
Well, because
it's just getting there.
When you get off the plane, you're still in like that terminal area where there's like fucking nothing to do other than just sit there and jerk off. Well, I mean, you're not really gonna jerk off, but you're just sitting there, and then you got to ride this like monorail type thing to like this other part of the airport.
Yeah,
and that's where like all the restaurants and little shops are at.
Yeah.
So do all those like terminals like Spirit and Delta and JetBlue and all them, do they all tram to that same little hub?
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily the same exact place. Like they may not have to take the fucking train and they may just be over there.
Oh,
but,
okay.
like, does that make sense? Like,
yeah, it does.
You can still get to where you need to go. Because, like,
I'm a very impatient person, so I told my wife, I go, look, if they're not here when they're supposed to be here,
even if y'all just
we're going to fucking get on a goddamn Uber and go. I'm not renting a car this year. Fuck that.
No, Spirit fucking sucks with that shit. Like real fucking bad.
See, and everybody's always like, "Oh, why do you want to spend all that money on a fucking plane ticket?" Yeah, it's like, look, I'm spending a lot of money with Delta, not necessarily because I got all this fucking money. Because I really don't, but I just saved for a year. But
I mean, you want to know you get there safely and on time. Like
I want to use.
It's not fucking.
Like I've always heard horror stories about Spirit Airlines and fucking I like.
It's like a paper plane.
And I like Delta's colors. I mean,
that's important. That's a priority type shit.
I mean, that's how everybody picks their airline is how their color scheme is.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking fly Spirit because it's yellow. I'm not saying I don't like yellow unless it's going into my mouth and it's piss. Boo. Anyways.
Whoa. What the fuck is this?
I just said I drank piss. Relax.
Did I upload these?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I uploaded these. I was like, hold the fuck up. Yeah.
Creeps illegally uploading movies to BitTorrent sites.
I feel you.
But not to kind of kill the fun, but we might as well kind of take away the bummer thing we have to talk about real quick. I don't want to kind of like gloss over it because it is important, but I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about this just because, we have a fun show and a lot of people have asked me, are you guys going to talk about R. Kelly? Are you going to talk about that Michael Jackson documentary? No. Closest thing I'm talking about R. Kelly is some of the funny things he said, but I don't want to talk about that. Just because, when you're talking about like Michael Jackson possibly molesting kids and R. Kelly fucking...
I mean, that's something I would talk about with you, but that'd be like some Patreon exclusive type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to feel... I just don't want to do a whole show kind of talking about such a bummer thing like that. You know what I mean? Like, I can make jokes about almost anything, but, I mean,
Well, let's do it then. Let's go.
So, on here in our Demon Seed Radio Network family, we have a show called Between the Cleats with Courtney Cummz. That's on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. East with Tio. And Tio is a.k.a. Tommy No. And he recently had a stroke, and he's rushed to the hospital.
Aww.
So they set up a GoFundMe for him, and we're going to put it in our show notes. And, if you can give a little bit, give. And if you don't, just help spread the word. I know that they're pretty much close to their GoFundMe goal. But, I mean, as with always all GoFundMes and things of that nature, you kind of want to hopefully exceed that goal just to get a little bit more, I guess, I don't want to say pocket money, but... every little bit helps, especially when you pay for hospital bills because,
Dude, that shit is no joke.
Even if you have insurance, hospital bills are still fucking hella expensive. You know, a goddamn ambulance ride is like 30 grand. And if you don't have health insurance,
forget it.
When I broke my ankle and I was like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from my hometown, I asked the ambulance people, I was like, well, can you guys just drive me to where I'm from? And they're like, no. They're like, we can helicopter you there, but that's expensive. I go, will my insurance cover it? And they're like, probably not, because this isn't life-threatening, but they will fire up the helicopter if you request it. And I'm like, man, that would be sweet.
That would be, you would, first of all, you would just do that shit just to fucking do it.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
I rode a motherfucking helicopter. They life flighted me from blah, blah, blah back to my hometown. And all I had was a broken ankle and torn ligaments and, you know. It still sucked, but it wasn't life-threatening.
Yeah, no, that's scary. And that's so sad for him.
Mm-hmm. Strokes, you know, Luke Perry just died from a stroke. Fucking, my grandpa died from a stroke. A lot of people in my life have died from strokes, and a lot of famous people that I look up to. Patrice O'Neal died from a stroke, so strokes are a motherfucker. I don't know how they detect them. I don't know anything about it. I don't want to act like I know anything about it. I just, you know... If you can give a little bit to Tommy, you know, go to GoFundMe.com/Tommy-No. That's N-O-E. I think that's how you say his name. And if I'm wrong, I really apologize. So Tommy-No, N-O-E-assistance-for-medical-reasons. I'm sure you could just go to Fund Me and look up Tommy No in the search bar and you'll be able to find it. So help out our...
link somewhere for you.
Yeah, help out our Demon Seed friends, and hopefully Tommy gets... you know, the help he needs and has a speedy recovery, and he's back on Sunday mornings. Obviously, probably talking about football, because I like it. I like football. And Tommy's good at his show with Courtney Cummz. So, yeah, and all the sad, bummy things that, you know, we were talking about have dragged down the show. Thanks, Tommy. I'm sorry. But Creep Queen has a fun, interesting story.
Bro, I have so many. Let me tell you, this has been the most testing my anxiety with just pure fucking awkward situations of my fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I share like a couple embarrassing ass fucking anxiety ass stories and
Absolutely.
then get to my fucking big mamma jamma?
The big main one?
Bro.
Well,
I mean, I feel like you're not even going to think this shit is funny, first of all, but it was just like so awkward.
I'll be honest with you. Usually when you tell me that you have a story and it's funny and you have your doubts that I'll think it's funny, 9 times out of 10 it's funny.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so I went to fucking Publix, got myself a fucking rotisserie ass chicken. It was like sriracha bourbon, what the fuck ever. Like, shit was bomb as fuck. But I was hungry. I haven't eaten all day. So I'm like, word. I had to go to the gas station, get a couple drinks. So I'm fucking like, fuck this. I can't fucking wait. So I started digging into my fucking chicken, okay? Just to get like a bite to like hold me over, right?
So wait, you were digging into your chicken while you were driving?
Well, I just like tore a piece of chicken off.
While you were driving?
I was at a red light.
That's a rotisserie chicken. You need napkins and a fork.
Well, that brings me to my next point.
Oh.
Which is... So I tore a piece of chicken off and I'm like, word, eat it. And it was like real seasoned. Okay, it was real seasoned.
Super spicy.
So I get to the gas station and I check my face and I check my teeth because, you know, that should be sticking sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, word, nothing. Okay, let's do this. I go in. The bitch was already like not real fucking nice. So, okay, bitch. Like, what the fuck ever.
Mm-hmm.
I go to hand her my fucking debit card, bro. And my fucking index finger looks like it's covered in absolute dookie. Like, literally just covered in shit. Like, under, like, my nails. Like, it was, like, so fucking bad. And this bitch looks at me because it's the hand I'm giving her my debit card with.
Disgusting.
And she looks at me and she looks at my finger and she looks back at me disgusted.
Fucking
just like
disgusting.
pure fucking disgusted. And I am like so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Oh my God. And if I'm like too embarrassed to say it's chicken, but I should have just said it was chicken because the alternative is like way fucking worse. So I just like freeze up and I like go to use my other fucking hand. And then I had to like, I like hid this hand like in my jacket, like all awkward. And like, I'm like doing everything with my other hand. And she is just not saying a fucking word, just like, it's so embarrassing.
As soon as you walked out, you know she went up to somebody and go, that girl had poop on her finger.
It's so embarrassing.
I can't go back to that gas station for at least 2 weeks.
Oh my God. Thankfully, it's not the one I usually go to, but gee, is that not funny or is it just me? That shit was embarrassing. It was so awkward.
You just couldn't get and wait. You were driving home. You're like, ah, fuck, I got to stop at the gas station. God damn, that chicken smells so good. I'll just take one bite. Creep Queen's just fucking ravaging this fucking piece of chicken like a goddamn cave woman, just fucking mounds it.
Literally, it didn't look like that. It literally did.
Me like sriracha chicken. The lady thought you had poop on your finger.
And like I made sure to check my face and my teeth because I'm like, that's where it's gonna be. And we good, it's clean, we looking fresh, like that's cool.
I mean, it's more proof that a knife and fork is needed for a rotisserie chicken.
I was like, okay, this is me. This is my week, like as a fucking whole. Okay. So then I went to Walmart to buy fucking like white strips for my teeth because it's been a long time since I tried them and I just want to try them again.
Yeah, it's 2019. They may have a new recipe.
Huh?
So it's 2019. They may have a new recipe.
I've just like seen a lot of people use them and have like fucking ridiculously like 2 white teeth. And I'm like, word, like whatever, let's just do it. Like, fuck it.
I think two white teeth, like the fake Hollywood white teeth, I just think that's a bad look, especially if everybody's used to seeing you with, you know, a less than white shade of teeth color. So super white's a little weird, but you know, more power to you.
I mean, I wouldn't go super fucking white, but like I just think it would be fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what the fuck.
Breath strips are fun.
Huh?
I said breath strips are fun. Or not breath strips, teeth strips.
So like, is that weird? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, you live a not live, but you have a job that, you know, based on your looks, so I get it. Gotta have nice teeth.
I drink so much coffee. Like
I love coffee.
I love coffee too, but like
my coffee's gone and I gotta go all the way downstairs and you know.
So I go to fucking buy these strips, right? I looked it up online. It was like $20 for like a small pack, which is like good. Okay, I'll do that. It was like 15 to 20 for like a small pack. Like I didn't want nothing crazy. Word, let's do it. I do self-checkout. I get through the checkout. I fucking ring them up. $40 fucking dollars. $40. Do you think I'm gonna pay $40? Fuck no, I ain't paying more than $40 fucking dollars. So the lady was right there, and I was like already anxious. Like,
right.
Can you take these off? Like, I got the wrong ones. Like, oh my God. This bitch looks at the screen. She goes, $40. Grabs them from me, starts taking it off, gets in my face. Like, at an uncomfortable, like, in my fucking Disney bubble, in my fucking face, and goes, just brush your teeth. Just brush your teeth. Like, I have waited all these years of my life to brush my teeth. I have never once brushed my teeth in hopes that these fucking Crest White strips would just...
And then you have a sassy woman yelling at you, too. You've been waiting for this.
Oh, my God. Like, why did she do that? Like, bitch, I brush my teeth
this one,
a lot.
That reminds me of this one time when my wife and I bought our house. We were doing some upgrades, and I needed to get some things from Lowe's. And I hate walking around any store. So if I can buy it online and just pick it up at the service counter, boom, I'll fucking do that 10 times out of 10. So I go there, get my shit. Well, for whatever reason, the Lowe's by me, and maybe this is all Lowe's stores, but the Lowe's by me, you can't go out the door that you came in. You have to go all the way to the other end of the building and go out the exit door. So I'm like, fuck it. I got a big 5-gallon bucket of drywall mud I'm carrying, and that thing's like fucking 90 pounds. I'm carrying it. And as I'm walking out, and I have my receipt in my hand, and as I'm walking out, this lady, this fucking nasty old bitch, hey, you gotta pay for that! And she's screaming at me. She's screaming at me, and I'm like, what? I didn't know she was screaming at me. And then she comes like chasing after me. And I turn and I go, and she like taps me and she's like, you got to pay for that. And I'm like, ma'am, I have my receipt right here. I got it at the fucking, the service counter where you do online orders at. She's like, well, why didn't you go out that door over there? I go, because the goddamn door didn't open.
Like, what does it fucking matter? What fucking door I go out of, you fucking cunt?
The way that I figure it is, you know.
Like, there's no way to just like be like, hey, yo, let me check your receipt.
Yeah, you don't got to scream at me. Hey, you got to pay for that. At the top of her lungs. This old white bitch, I've never seen an old lady scream at somebody like that.
Oh, that makes me sad that she's old. So now
I mean, she wasn't like...
I'm on her side.
She was like 52.
Oh, then fuck that bitch.
Yeah, exactly. She's not, in her 60s or 70s. And
Okay.
If that was the case, I would have fucking pushed her down. And if that was the case, I would have broke her hip, taught her a lesson, back sassing me.
What?
What?
Okay.
What? I'll hit an old lady at daylight. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Don't yell at me, lady. This is my drywall mud. And I break her hip. Teach her a lesson.
Okay.
I'm gonna start.
That's gonna ruin my whole ass mood.
I'm gonna start a crime spree and just beat up old people.
Dude, like, I'm really not even about to be having fun anymore.
I'm sorry.
Like, my whole attitude's about to change. I'm not fucking kidding. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't think that's funny at all.
I'm only laughing because you don't think it's funny.
It's not fucking funny.
You're smiling a little bit. She's mad at me now. Here, I'll fix the mood. You got any more anxiety-riddled stories?
Oh my God, I have so fucking many. So then I went to fucking Pizza Hut, right? And the fucking manager at Pizza Hut is always super fucking friendly and super fucking talkative. Like, every time I walk in, goes, hey, colorful. Because, like, the first time I saw him when I walked out, I heard him talking to his employees. And he was like, see, like, she's bubbly. She got a good personality. Like, she's creative. Like, she's artistic, which I don't know why people just assume I'm artistic because I got colorful hair and tattoos. Like, I didn't do any of this myself, but okay, go off. But, like, whatever. So I hear him, like, talking good about me. So I'm like, word. Like, work. Okay. So, like, a bunch of times go by because you bitch be going to Pizza Hut all the damn time. So I go in the other day and he like, some bitch is helping me and he's like at the counter, but he's not talkative like he always is. He said, hey, colorful. And I said, hey, how you doing? That's just what the fuck. So then he just stands there. I'm like, what the fuck? This kind of awkward as fuck. Like, this real awkward. Like, why the fuck you just standing here? Like, go do something if you ain't got shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? So the bitch is like, fucking show me my pizza. I'm like, bitch, where my garlic sauce at? She's like, word, let me go get that shit. Word. Okay. So she goes and gets it. And homeboy is like, so when are you going to come to work?
To you?
Yeah. Right. So like, all I could do, like, it just was so awkward because he wasn't saying anything and he's usually so talkative. So I just felt uncomfortable as fuck. So then I did, my creep thing and I just like stared at him and gave him this weird look, like. So then that made it like more awkward and he's just like, okay. Like,
that's
all right,
fucking funny. So
then like it's just more quiet. So then I'm like, oh, like, are you guys like understaffed? It was just like it just felt like such a long experience. And he was like, no, like, I'm just always looking for like good people. And I wanted to be like, oh, like, I work too much as is, like, just have a normal fucking conversation. But instead I gave him another one of those weird looks. And he was just like, okay. And I grabbed my pizza and I ran out the door and I just I literally grabbed my pizza and ran out the fucking door so much that I forgot the sauce that she just had to go get me. I just left it on the fucking counter because I was so embarrassed. and awkward and uncomfortable. Like I ran. Like I dead ass like was gone. It's outside, I think.
Oh, okay. I was like, you got a smoke alarm going off, Creep? You about to
Like,
catch
is
on
that
fire?
not awkward though? Like it was awkward as fuck. And then once I realized I left my sausage, she just like went to fucking go get. I can't go back there. I can't go
No.
back there for like 2 months.
Yeah, I get that.
Unless I wear a wig or some shit.
Yeah. You have a
It's just,
very
like, been
unique
such
look.
a weird
so.
week.
Yeah. I think that guy's just trying to fuck you.
No, he doesn't look at me like that. Like I can tell.
You don't. It's so easy. Guys could look
Bitch,
at girls.
I'm old the fucking. You know if a guy trying to smash. You know. You just fucking know. He doesn't look at me like that.
Mm-mm.
Trust me. If he looked at me like that, I wouldn't be like, oh hey. I'd be like, fuck you, bitch. Where's my fucking pizza?
He's playing it cool. Most guys
No.
do. Yeah. I know how those types of guys work. I'm one of them.
Yeah, you could. Any bitch could read you
Not
so
me.
fucking well.
Nobody can read me. I'm not. I'm like a fucking.
Bitch, you're like a fucking glass house.
How do you figure I'm like a glass house?
No fucking guy is so fucking good that they're unreadable. It's
You know what
just
they used to
not
call-
fucking possible
in high school-
especially like bitch.
My senior
I ain't
year.
no fucking 18-year-old dumbass bitch.
Listen
okay?
here, you 18-year-old dumbass bitch. In high school, I was voted most likely to be unreadable by women.
Okay, and then you know what? Years go on, you soften up.
Oh no, I'm still hard as a rock.
Okay.
You know I'm still hard because I was talking about beating up old people
Your
on a
wife
crime
be on
spree.
this show. She'll be like, "This motherfucker's soft as shit." Okay,
Oh, We're gonna watch Winnie the Pooh later on Netflix, and I'm probably gonna cry.
like exactly.
Yeah.
Like it just.
Oh, it's Winnie the fucking Pooh. You're
ain't
gonna
nobody
cry at
that
Winnie the Pooh.
serious.
Any fan of Winnie the Pooh, when you're a youngster and you saw that they made a live action Winnie the Pooh and fucking Pooh talked for the first time, my fucking heart melted and I cried. So what?
So what?
So what? I'm not crying in public. I'm crying in the privacy of my own home.
I'm not crying or crying. Do you have any awkward stories from this week?
From this week? Man, this...
Yeah, I just feel like it's been awkward as fuck.
I mean... I don't know.
It's been like one of those weeks.
I am... Physically, I'm here in Michigan. Mentally, I'm on the beach in Florida.
Well, yes, naturally.
Like this month has just been just like because work is always like whenever Kris takes time off, we gotta fucking push all this at him. So you know, blah 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 blah, and it's yeah, my head is so in Florida, but my body's here. So
My body's here.
if anything awkward happened, beats the shit out of me. I couldn't tell you.
Oh my god, there was so much more. Those are just like my 3 best stories. Like it's just been a fucking crazy ass week.
I haven't like. I mean, I'm trying to think of like. I mean, I guess like the last awkward thing that I can think of is me and my wife are rushing through Costco on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And Costco on a Saturday is such a
Shit show.
such a bad idea. Why would we ever push off going to Costco on a Tuesday or a Wednesday to go on a Saturday?
No, that sounds horrible.
And I don't wear underwear, okay? And we were rushing through Costco, and I wanted to get one of those dope-ass chicken pot pies because they're pretty fucking good. So somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. I hope so. Creep took her pigtails out. Look at that.
I tried to learn how to French braid my own hair just so I could get wavy hair, and
You should
I
get
can't
dreadlocks.
French braid them very well, but it is wavy, so that works.
You should do dreadlocks.
I used to want to,
I used to have dreadlocks. I was the
but
shit.
now if I do dreadlocks, it's like, God for fucking bid.
Well, you can comb it out.
No, like God for fucking bid. Like
No.
it's like appropriation or some shit now.
Oh, yeah,
But-
yeah. Boy, Kris Steel back in the fucking late 90s, early 2000s would have not been appreciated in here in the 2019 world that we live in where everything
Well,
is...
it's real funny because I never seen no guys getting shit for having dreads. Only bitches selling porn. So, you know.
Really? They give girls shit for that?
It's mainly like girls giving other girls shit for that.
Oh,
I've never really
gotcha.
seen, and not like all the time. And like, okay, if it's appropriation, it's appropriation. I don't personally really. I ain't getting into that, but you know what the fuck ever.
I feel.
But
you.
I've never seen people get shit until
Recently
being inside the industry, and I haven't heard about anything outside the industry. So
yeah, I didn't know. Well, I mean, you figure with the way the world is going as far as the outrage culture and the digital riots and digital mobs that I say that on Twitter, which you can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Kris Steel.
Oh my god.
We forgot.
Oh my god, go follow me too, Creep X Queen, bitch.
And you can follow her on Friendster at Dorothy Creepy Creep. That's her Friendster name, Dorothy Creepy Creep.
Or just go to creepqueen.com.
Oh, the creepiest place on.
You can get DPP merch there. You can get my merch there. You can get my premium, bitch. You can get all kinds of shit. I have I have 127 motherfucking
You got 120
porn bids to fucking look at.
Mm-hmm. They're fantastic. I beat it off to all of them. That's a lie.
Even though you can watch the smoking one for free, apparently. Whatever.
Yeah. I was really taken aback by that. I was so mad.
I was so mad.
Yeah, I guess that's the awkward story for me is I'm scrolling through looking for some sweet,
pretty awkward.
some sweet fucking porn, and here's Creep Queen's smiling face. God damn it. God damn it, I said.
God damn it.
I did. I swear to God. My cats were in the other room. They were probably like, why is he yelling? What the fuck's he doing?
What is he pissed about?
Why has he got the door shut?
He's screaming.
Like, ever since, like as a kid, I could never, ever, ever fucking beat it with a fucking animal in the room. Them dumb eyes just staring at you.
It freaks me out.
Yeah, because they're just staring.
I can do it. It doesn't bother me if they're like sleeping somewhere. But like if it starts walking around me, no.
As soon as an animal makes eye contact, I lose my fucking heart. And it was like I made eye contact with you of that picture.
On the screen.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. Yeah, I blame you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I would too on that.
Blaming you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. If I do start my crime ring, I'm gonna blame it all on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame it all on that one day. Like I just went crazy after that moment.
I went crazy after that moment.
My wife divorces me. I'm in jail. Why are you in here beating up old people? Were you at least robbing them?
Funny.
Nope. Yeah, it is.
God, I'm like rough. Look,
It's funny because it's so outrageous and like, you know, I would never do something like that. Wow. I'm a piece of shit creep. We're 58 episodes in. You haven't figured that out yet?
Yeah, but like you can be a funny piece of shit.
I am being funny. I'm laughing.
No, now you're just being a piece of shit.
Oh.
You know
Now you're just being
a regular schmegular piece of shit.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, what if I talk about like, what if my crime ring is? You ever see that show Dexter on Showtime?
Yeah,
where
I used to be obsessed with
that show is the shit. So what if my crime ring is like I beat up old people that used to do bad things?
Can we stop talking about it? It's not fucking funny. Like there's a million things in this whole planet or universe to talk about, and that one just ain't it. Like that's not funny. Like I have not had enough coffee to not lose my fucking shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Can I
don't care if an old person killed your fucking mother.
Well, that's
don't touch them. I don't care. That's my stance on it. Fucking sue me.
Well, what if I throw a brick?
If you don't shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. I'll stop now. Stop. Yeah. Creep's mad at me now.
No, I just could literally talk this whole fucking episode. I'm sorry.
No, keep going.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to go back to talking about what I'm talking about.
Huh?
I said you better keep going because I'm just going to go back to talking what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah. So, hey, guys. What's up? Creep here. Okay, so the grand finale ass motherfucking story, right?
Can I just say this real quick? Your camera looks really good.
Yeah, I love this camera. It's a 4K camera.
What? You're in 4K right now?
She look good as fuck.
Holy fuck, Creep Queen's 4K. It's like looking at her in real life. She's doing like a sheep dance or some shit.
Sheep dance.
I don't know what you would call that fucking that fucking dance move. All I could think of was a sheep.
Oh my god. So, me and my mans, I was having a fucking day, okay? Like,
just a fucking
bitch
day.
was all over the place. I was having a motherfucking day. Also, I'm gonna ask a question later, maybe. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so he's like, okay, we need to get you the fuck out of the house. Like, let's fucking go, right? So, like, we go to eat, go to the mall, go do all this shit, right? So, obviously, I'm sucking his dick the whole time because, like, thanks for getting me out of the house. Like, appreciate that. Love you, boo. Like, got you. Okay, so yeah. Well, we fucked it out a bunch, and then we left, and then I sucked his dick all night, right? So then he's like, bitch, we fucking again. So I'm like, word, let's fucking do it, right? And I thought he was going to let me sit on his dick while he was driving. But apparently, like, that's, like, not safe. So
no,
whatever.
hell no, it's not safe. I'm as I've gotten older, you know, I've made no bones about it. I enjoy a good blowjob as any red-blooded man would. But I feel like the roadhead is such a dangerous game to play.
I don't think so.
It's very dangerous. You hit a bump.
It's not like he's 18. Like, oh my god. You know what I mean?
Listen, when I'm getting blown and I'm coming, I'm coming like it was the first time I had ever came before. So.
No. So, yeah. So we're like so close to where the fuck we were going. That's all I'm gonna say. We were so close to where we were going, where we could have just gone there and had fucking sex, okay? But instead of fucking doing that, we drove like 30 fucking minutes out of the way to find a place to park to fuck. So, like, good and great, fun, trying to be like adventurous and dope and like, you know, like all sexy and shit. So we find a fucking church.
Hold on.
I don't want to say that again because I have morals and it makes a bitch feel weird.
And you're going to get mad at me for talking about what I was talking about. How dare you?
We found a place, okay? So we're like, fuck yeah, like we're going to do this today. Like, fuck with us. So, okay. So, like, I tried to get on top of this motherfucker, right? But I am a big bitch, okay? Like, I am just a big, long-legged...
That's a huge bitch.
I'm a big bitch. Like, I'm just a big fucking bitch. Okay?
What Creep Queen is saying is she could beat up Ronda Rousey.
Huh?
I said what Creep Queen is saying is she could beat up Ronda Rousey. She could be a WWF wrestler.
Oh my god, that was like one of my dreams when I was a kid and like still would do it. Like there used to be this school like where I used to live. Like, love that for me, but
well, I mean, you grew up in Florida where a lot of the wrestlers live.
Boston,
so.
There was like a school. Yeah, so cool. Anyway, so I'm trying to climb on top of this motherfucker, but like I'm a big bitch. There's no fucking room in his fucking car, right?
And it also doesn't help that you were driving a Pontiac Fiero, no?
The fuck is a Pontiac Fiero?
It's a little small 2-seater car.
Oh my god, I'm gonna look it up.
You said you're huge, and that was the first car that came to mind. Or an MG midget, but I mean, you know, midget's an offensive term, so.
Oh, I've seen those.
Hell yeah, Pontiac Fieros were dope. My brother got in a car accident in one.
I almost asked if he died, but like clearly not. And also like, why? Even if he did die, why would it be like, oh my god, did he die?
It's very traumatic for me. He didn't die. That's why I'm upset.
Oh my fucking fuck.
I'm on a whole nother level today.
That one was funny though, because it ain't got shit to do with old people, so I respect it.
Well, what if I told you my brother is a senior citizen now?
If you don't shut.
But it's my brother. I'm allowed to fight him.
Ugly ass man.
Hey, I'm not ugly.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm handsome.
I'm handsome.
I'm handsome.
People tell me shopping.
That. Anyways, you were.
So I'm trying to climb on top, right?
Climbing
and
on
like car sex ain't it's never a great time. It's never real comfortable. Okay,
it's more of the.
I've never had
thrill.
Car sex where I'm like, wow, that was so comfortable. Love that. Like, it's just like It just doesn't work like that, okay? But this was like impossible.
Now,
Like,
does he have like
impossible.
a little car or a mid-sized car? Or...
No, so like it's a nice size car, but there just ain't room for a big ass bitch like me
I
in
feel
one
you.
seat like that. Okay,
Yeah.
like does that make sense? Especially where there's a fucking horn and your bitch got I don't have a big ass, but like there's a lot of meat going on my body.
So what you're saying is it's a bit of a badonkadonk.
Like no.
Oh.
Like no. I mean like yeah, but like nah on this whole situation. Because he had cut all the fucking lights off. I'm like, yo, kick some ass and then sit on my face.
Sorry.
So yeah, he cut our lights off. We're trying to be quiet because I'm pretty sure somebody like also lived there, like behind it. It was just like this whole ass mess. There were like a bunch of fucking cops out that night. Like we're not trying to go to jail.
Oh,
like,
so it was at nighttime. I was gonna ask you if it was during the day or is it at night?
Yeah, no, it was at night.
Oh, okay. If it was during the day, it would have been, more sultry.
No, it was at night. But it was mad sketch. Like I'm gonna just say that. It was mad sketch as fuck.
So when you pulled into the parking lot, did you have your headlights off? Because that's key, especially when you're trying to be sneaky.
Well, all I'm gonna say is the lights were off when we trying to fuck. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my fat ass is like about to honk the horn and shit. About to turn all the fucking lights on and shit. Also, we had just ate and I was trying so hard not to fucking fart. Okay, which was like my number one fucking mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Creep rip.
That shit would have just gone right into his face, like killed the fucking mood. So I'm like doing my best to keep my shit together, literally. Okay. It was just a whole ass fucking mess. So then like I'm trying to get on top, the fucking sunroof's open. So I'm like trying to like it was just like it was a whole ass fucking
So
thing.
is your head hanging out of the sunroof a little bit?
No, but like at one point I did because I was like, wait, this feels pretty cool. Like, what's up? Like, what's up? Shit. So that was just fucking not cute. Like, it was just a fucking mess, right? So it's not working. So he's like, fuck this. Like, you go over there. So then he tries to get on top of me, right? So he is butt ass naked, ass fucking cheeks plastered to the fucking windshield, and my fucking fat ass fucking hit some fucking button, and every single one of the lights inside and outside of the car lit up like a fucking Christmas tree, okay? And his ass is like plastered to the fucking windshield. So like, I'm like, so then he's like, what the fuck? Like, why did you just do that? And I'm like, bitch, I don't fucking know shit. Like, what the fuck? So he's like trying to get out at this point because this shit is just not fucking working. And he can't get out because like I'm a big ass bitch and I got him like trapped in the fucking windshield and his ass is glued to it and all the lights are on and we're trying to be sneaky and it's not working. And then he like trips out of the fucking car to get his clothes on. Like, it was just like a whole ass fucking moment.
So is he butt naked, no shirt, no pants, no socks, no shoes, or is it just like
he may have had like shoes on.
Classy.
He probably had shoes on.
Hell yeah. Gotta keep the shoes on. Gotta
and
get
maybe his pants were like to his ankle. I don't know if he got them off or not, because I don't really know how he would have got them off in the car, because I don't really know what space he would have had, but I really wasn't paying attention, to be honest with you, on that part.
You're just trying to get that dirt.
Like, literally.
Creep's like, I need that dirt.
It was.
Was it traumatic?
The worst car experience of my life. But we laughed the entire fucking way home.
So did he finish?
When we got home.
Oh, okay. That's key. That's key to the story because, I mean...
You think I'm going to leave my man hanging?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you get out of the mood and you're just like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm about to play Fortnite.
Never out of the mood. Literally, like, I could be on my deathbed, and if he was like, bitch, you want this dick? I'd be like, oh. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know how, like, Kryptonite fucks with Superman?
Yeah.
Not having dick fucks with Creep Queen.
Oh my god. Like, his dick is just so nice.
Creep needs the sight of his penis to get strong again. Like Superman needs the light from the sun. Creep be like, oh, I'm feeling like shit. I'm feeling like shit. He comes in, wanted this dick. flops it down.
Literally, I feel that.
And then it's like Superman when he gets like fucking yellow sun on him. He fucking gets strong again. Creep gets fucking healthy again.
Yes.
That's why Creep eats fucking leaves and garbage and trash and says she's trash because the
Leaves
fucking
and garbage and trash.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I
Many
know,
times.
that's funny.
Many times. More times than I probably would have ever admitted that I've eaten trash.
But like that is so funny. Like every fucking light in the car, not just a little headlight, not just a little dome light on the inside. Every motherfucking light that the car fucking owns.
Now, does he have like that sweet ass mood lighting where you can change the colors in it?
No.
Oh. My old Explorer had that dope ass lighting and I could always change the colors into it. It's fucking sweet. I miss that car. Just for the cool colors.
I always wanted to do that until I realized I can just buy that fucking bullshit for like $10.
Yeah, you can buy the kit.
So that's what I do now. But then I always break them. Then I just buy another one.
Yeah, they're
then I
pretty
break
inexpensive.
it.
What was cool though for mine is like I could have like I don't know how many different colors, red, blue, green, on all the sorts of variations of those colors. And my cup holders had the LEDs in them, and my cup holders would glow.
That's dope.
That was dope. That was my favorite feature of that fucking
was
car.
Dope.
Now I got my stupid truck and I don't
No,
like
I
it.
said that was dope. That is dope.
I mean,
I'd be ruining them though. The cup holder is the first thing that always gets trashed in my car.
Yeah, it's where all the change
I
and
swear.
soda spills and gets all nasty and gross.
Drinks fucking spilling
Every
somehow, some
fucking-
way. Like,
So tell me how I fucking got coffee in the back seat of my truck.
dude, shut
How
up.
the fuck did I spill coffee in the back seat of my truck? Beats the shit out of me, but there's
Trying
like
to have sex back there.
no, we don't have sex in the back. not in the back.
We don't do that.
No, it would be in the bed, not in the back seat. I have an extended cab, not the full 4-door deal. Next one I will though. Next one. Yep.
That's fucking nuts. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's a lease. Who gives a shit?
It's a lease?
I'll never fucking buy a car again.
I mean, you probably don't drive that much.
Well, no, I don't drive that much, but I mean, it's like I grew up, and every time that I had a problem with one of my cars, it was always thousands of dollars to fix. Now, I'm not getting ripped off. I'm going to reputable car people that well, maybe my parents were getting ripped off all those years too. But,
Like, wait a minute.
but no, they were like, I don't know. I've had so much bullshit happen to my cars growing up, and I mean, I guess I kind of treated my cars like shit when I was like 18 through like 23.
Who didn't?
Yeah.
Though, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, my last vehicle, I kept up pretty well, and man, oh man, every time that there was a problem, fucking here's another $1,000, here's
Yeah.
another $1,200. So it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna lease because I can get really, really, really good lease deals with Ford, and that's what I'm gonna do. So it's like, fuck it, I'm never gonna buy again. I got 36,000 miles to use in 3 years. I think I only got like $9,000 on there.
See, like, I drive like, the fuck was that shit?
I don't know,
Did
ghost.
you hear that?
Uh-huh.
Don't say that.
Oh, maybe it was a aliens or something. Maybe Nigel's back. Just parking the fucking saucer on the roof.
I already have anxiety.
Oh, well, I was, thinking you would have been happy Nigel was back.
I forgot what we were just talking about.
Cars.
Oh, yeah. See, I drive like 50,000 miles a year.
You do drive.
I drive so much. I could never. I want to lease a car, but I just like could never lease a fucking car.
Like, I got a buddy of mine that started leasing a car, and he's putting so many thousands of miles on there already. I'm like, are you going to buy this when the lease is up? No, I'm just going to turn it in. I'm like, dude.
You're going to pay more than if you just bought it. If you fucking put all those extra miles on it, right?
Yeah.
I know somebody leasing that's like changing everything on the car, which is what they're not supposed to do because he is planning on buying it after, but like
no, you can do certain things to it to leases because they would consider it an upgrade. At least I know that's what I was told when I was
like
leasing
aftermarket shit.
Yeah,
like
you can
fucking...
yeah, as long as you keep the original OEM parts.
Oh,
and
like in case they want to switch it back.
Yeah, if you're turning it in, you could keep the original parts and be like, here you go. Because when I had my old Explorer, I fucking bought those sweet ass dope plastic mats that keep all the snow and rain and all that bullshit.
But like, can you like put an exhaust and add like a fucking
I mean,
tail thing and fucking.
I wanted to put in those dope ass LED headlights in my F-150 and the.
Oh, I fucking hate those. Like, fuck everybody that has those. I can't see, dude. Especially down here in the South on these dark ass roads. Get somebody with LED lights. I'm like gonna die. Like,
well, they are nice if you have them.
I would imagine, yeah. But if you looking at them and you dead.
Well, my wife, my F-150 doesn't have them, but her goddamn little Escape has it, and I'm super jealous.
Really?
Fuck yeah, they look so good when we're driving, and I let her drive at night, or let her drive, because I'm like, I'm sick of fucking driving, you drive.
Can you just put them in?
Well, the LED.
Are they really expensive?
They're like $550.
Oh, word! I thought it was just like a light bulb that's like $10. I'm like, change it.
No, because I gotta pull out because.
It's like difficult.
No, it's just like I want it to look fucking sweet, and they have these really cool sweet ass ones, but they're expensive. And like I said, I'm turning my car in next year at this time, so.
Yeah, that's not really. I literally thought it was just like a cheap ass fucking bulb.
No, if I really wanted to, I could get those bulbs and put them in there, but it's not the same. Not for what I'm trying to do. Make it look all fresh.
So fresh and so clean. Sorry if I'm annoying this morning. This is just how I am.
No, you're not annoying. I'm sorry. I'm being
more coffee.
Very what's the word I'm looking for? Mean.
Huh?
So I'm sorry for being mean.
Wait, when?
I mean, you really don't want me to get into it again.
Oh, I already forgot.
Oh, okay then.
Welcome to my life. I want to get lights for under my bed.
Yeah.
Do you think it matters if I get the incandescent rope lights or do I have to get LED rope lights? I don't want something to get so hot that it catches my fucking bedroom on fire because like that's barbaric.
Right. I would go with LEDs because LEDs don't necessarily get hot, and when an LED burns out, it just burns out.
But what about
catching fire?
Did you ever go through that rope light phase or no? Because you're just like a little bit older than me.
No, we had rope lights.
When I was younger, I had rope lights.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, my parents had rope lights in their house.
I feel like they weren't LEDs in the 90s.
No, hell no. LEDs back in the 90s were
I never had a problem.
Expensive.
Like I put them on my walls and shit.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be all right.
But I should get the LED ones.
I would get LED just because they're more energy efficient, and if you want to, you can change the color. You know, one day you might be feeling red, next day you might be feeling blue because you're sad. Get it?
Because you're sad. The light behind my TV is blue. Am I sad?
Well, make it green. Then you can be
I
green
hate
with
to tell
envy.
You this, but you're sad.
Oh. A lot can be said about a person and the color of light they have behind their TV.
It's usually pink because all the lights in my room are pink.
Really?
Yeah. But I bought like cheap ass ones and I can't, like the one in my living room, I can change from anywhere in the living room because it's fucking normal. But the one in my bedroom, you have to like get behind the fucking TV to change the bitch. Like the remote has to be like right fucking on it.
That's funny.
So it barely changes because who has time for all that?
Not us. Well, as most of you know, except for the new listeners out there, that means it's the end of the show. That's why we didn't have time. I mean, I guess we could get into it for 2 minutes and 15 seconds, but...
I'm sorry I talked so much.
No, I'm glad you did. Because eventually you just would have ended the Skype call or Hangout call, and it would have just been me talking about what I was talking about.
Just me being like, quit.
For the rest of the show, it would have just been me talking about beating up a certain group of people in a crime spree. What should I name this episode? Old People Crime Spree?
I swear, if you do that, I won't be mad. I won't know because I won't even look at it.
What? So you're saying you don't go back and listen to the show?
Sometimes, but I really haven't had time to even like watch TV lately. I haven't had like any free time is what I'm saying. Unless it's to get that dick. I really ain't had no time for shit.
Hey, real quick, why didn't you just go back to Barnes & Noble, or is that, a special place for a different time?
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Our
We
friend,
could do that.
people are
It
probably
was
like,
a good,
Barnes
like,
Noble.
dick sucking dumpster, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotcha.
it just goes so well together. I feel like we just gotta keep it a dick sucking dumpster.
Just a dick sucking dumpster. I feel you on that. Folks, if you want to follow me, but I'm not going to tell you where I'm sucking dick at because I don't do that thing. But if that's your thing, hey, more power to it. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, at Mr. Kris Steel, that's MrKrisSteel. Creep, where can our friends find you?
Follow me on Twitter at CreepXQueen. My only public Snapchat is CreepQueenXXX, and my website is creepqueen.com. You can get all my platform links there, do all that fun shit, touch your pee-pees.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Listen to that, fellas. Go get it.
And you can save 20% off with code DPP.
Ooh-wee. I don't know why I did that. But folks, that's it. It's the end of the show. And as always, like I always say at the end of the show, thank you for listening. Thank you for rating and reviewing. And as always, thank you for being a friend.
Whoop whoop.
Hello, I am your announcer, Bethany. Please remember to rate and review 5 stars on iTunes. Rating and reviewing helps out the show. Thanks for listening to the Double Penetration Podcast with your hosts, Creep and Steel,
I don't know how to hog that, people.
on Demon Seed Radio Network.